Hello, mentors. Welcome to Pop and Pop. So this is in part one of meeting two, and it's just the first thing we do. Remember, you may have new students. This is already meeting two, right? But still early in the quarter. So this is a great bonding opportunity for your kids. So we start with this icebreaker. So individually, each person, including the mentors, will fill out a 2x2 table of activities or things that they consider that belong to each category. What are the categories? So here it's popular would be the first two categories on the top, things that are popular, and on the bottom, things that they consider unpopular. Of course, that may be subjective. And then on the left, it's things that they enjoy. And on the right part, things that the students personally don't enjoy much. So it gives us four things. For example, here it would be something unpopular, maybe a book or a TV show, etc., that they don't enjoy much and it's unpopular. Or here's something that it's popular and that they enjoy. But beyond just writing, okay, they do that personally just so that they get some answers. They will actually write turn by turn as given by the mentors, by you mentors. Turn by turn, they use paddles so that everybody can see and interact. That's really important that you engage in conversations, that it's visible, right? My thinking, my answers, so that I can immediately react as a student in a positive way or surprisingly, or just follow up questions, as such as in meeting one, to your choice of popular, unpopular, or like, you don't like choices. So what are the main goals of this activity? The first, it's very clear to get to know your students more than in meeting one, or maybe you're a new mentor. So actually get to know your students for the first time and also share personal things with them. But then beyond that, we also start a discussion about diversity because this meeting is all about diversity. It's probability within the diversity context. So connecting with popular and unpopular things as a base, and how sometimes there's not enough space for people or things or ideas to be shared, to be visible, to be showcased. So this discussion, just beyond surface level and just exchanging fun things, should aim a little bit towards that, towards how sometimes there's no space. There's no enough space in society or in just our small world, right? Interactions with people that we can tell which things we like because we just don't find the place or the space. So this is goes along those ways. Questions to guide this conversation and to make it more visible. You don't have to ask all these six. You can ask variations of these. You can when you prepare the meeting with your commenters. But let's go over some of them. Is it true that popular things are always better, and why? Do you struggle sometimes to find things that you enjoy just because they're just hard to reach? Can something become popular because people have more access to it and not because it's better? Have you ever liked or enjoyed something more after someone introduced it to you? So this really connects to personal stories in which diversity comes just from random encounters when you were introduced to some idea. Is there anything you enjoy that feels invisible or not talked about much? What might disappear if we only care about what's popular? Does this worry you? A note about this, how to introduce this. Okay, first level, the basic level will be just reading it out loud one by one, but that's not really recommended. I really recommend you answer these questions yourselves and you make connections between them so that when Wednesday comes, the day of the meeting, it's more natural. They just activate along the conversation. So for example, you see some student talking about some type of music and you see the opportunity and I say, oh, I'm going to ask this, how you ever like or enjoy. And you don't ask it just word by word, but in the context, like in music, maybe you enjoy some type of music when somebody introduced to you, or you could tell a story, right? You don't have to ask the question, but you can tell a story, hoping that the students follows up. So these are good techniques. Please practice with your mentor, with your commenter. You can practice these conversations. And finally, in the teaching guide, we can see what's the idea behind all of these questions. Let's not go over the video, you can just read. But for example, for this, have you ever liked or enjoyed something more? It highlights the role of community, sharing, and visibility. And it also validates that learning and taste, it's something that changes over time. So a growth mindset, which is a key thing of diversity, right? That it's moldable, that it's dynamic. Some sample students' answers so that you can predict or anticipate more or less how the discussion would go. Okay, so that's in a nutshell, part one, number one, pop and pop. This will lead then into the pick the music contest between the tables. Hope you have fun and see you in another video. Goodbye.